everyone, welcome on back. Today is day 4 of our last minute easy peasy gift card holders. So this is day 1, 2, and 3 so far. So we're gonna do day 4, which is another nice easy one. So this one, I have the pieces cut out already to save a little bit of time. So let's go over what you need. This is our outside piece, our little wrap piece. We're gonna need a 6.5 inch piece by 4.5 inches. Okay, easy. So then we'll need an inside piece that's going to be 2 3/4 by 4.5. Okay, that's for the inside, and this will be for the inside also. This is going to be let's see, 2 3/4. Yeah, 2 3/4 by 3/4. 2 3/4 by 3/4. Okay. All right. Let's start with our outside wrap. We don't have to score on this piece, but we have to score on these 2 pieces. So let's start with the outside wrap. We are going to score at 1 3/4, 1 3/4, and 4 3/4. Okay, 1 3/4, 4 3/4 on the 6.5 inch side. Okay, so that's our outside piece. So then this little piece on the 4.5 inch side, we want to score a 1/2 inch on just the bottom. That's it. I'm going to go a little, this is a heavy paper, so I'm just going to give it a little extra crease. That's it, okay? Let's put you aside. We'll start with this one so it has a little time to dry. And I'm just going to score. I like to kind of go back and forth just to kind of loosen it up and make sure it looks all even. Crease, and all we're going to do is just, we are going to glue our bottom. Okay, so we're just going to take, and we're going to glue, I'll start with one side at a time. So we're going to glue along the bottom, okay, and on the other side we'll glue along the bottom and then right along this edge to make, and we're just going to fold it over like that. Easy. Okay, I told you these are easy peasy. So I'll just start with this side first. Doesn't matter which side overlaps. Doesn't matter at all. Okay, we're just going to put that down. And then we are just going to run our glue from here all the way across and all the way up. And fold that over. Okay, just like that. Okay, let that dry. So we don't want to push the piece in and break everything. So for this little piece, this is going to be our insert piece. This 1/2 inch, we just want to go ahead, crease it up. I'm making this into a double card holder. So we're going to be able to hold 2 gift cards, which let me get those out of yesterday's right away so I can show you. It'll hold 2, and I just so happen to have 2 gift cards. Actually, I think they're both empty, or they have very little on. Okay, now for this piece here, all we're going to do is run glue on each little end here and close it up. That's going to hold our gift card in. Come on out, glue. I don't want to push too hard. You don't need a gob of glue on there. A little bit will do you. Okay, let's hold that down for a second. Okay. All right, let's flip it over. And we're going to take this piece, and this piece is wider because we have to glue along the bottom. This piece we folded up so the gift card, will have a place to go. But we're going to take up some space with the glue. That's why I went a little bit wider on this one. And all we're going to do is run glue on the 2 short ends and 1 long end and glue it down. Are you guys enjoying this little series? Always need, and these don't have to be for Christmas, you know that. You need gift cards for all occasions. Nowadays, I know a lot of people give out, you know, gift cards. That's what most teenagers want, isn't it? My daughter's kind of the opposite. She's always, she never really liked getting cash. She likes actual presents to open, which makes it harder on me. Okay, let that dry. Okay, now the next thing you're going to do is I'm just going to put the card in on this side and just put it in there because I need to see where my space is, because I'm going to take my little ribbon punch thing. I'm not sure if that's what they call it, but that's what we use it for. Okay, let's open it up. And I'm just going to put a slot. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to flip it over so I can see where the hole is. And I'm just going to line it up about in the middle somewhere. And down, I don't know, maybe 1/4 of an inch. Just like that. Okay. Let's see if this one's ready to go in. Okay, perfect. All right. And then the only other thing I'm going to do on this piece is add a little ribbon. I just cut off, this was sitting here, so I use what I have. Just cutting off a little piece of this that I got at Dollar General. And we are just going to put it through here. We need a pull. This is our little pull. Now you can staple this or you can tie it. And it's going to curl on me because it's curling and I didn't have time to iron it. Yes, I do iron my ribbon sometimes. Yes, I do. So we're just going to tie it. All I need is a little pull. And if you don't want to use ribbon, you can make up a paper pull just as well. And then I'm just going to kind of cut. Here's my scissors. They are right in front of me. And I'm just going to cut that. And hope it'll cooperate with me because it's a little kind of stiffer ribbon. This will go inside like this. And then you pull out. So let's put our cards back in. Okay. Then we'll put that inside. So if you don't want to turn this into a double card, just don't put that back piece on. So then just put that down. You might want to use a ribbon that's not as stiff. You know, that's just what I have laying here. And then you would pull your gift cards out, and it has the 2 gift cards. And like I said, if you don't want 2 gift cards, don't put this back piece on. Just decorate your back piece, this piece here. Then just put, you know, a decoration on the back. So let's decorate the front of this. Put that back in. All right, let's see. I have these stickers from the Doodle Pack. All of these are going to be fairly quick videos. So if you guys are busy with Christmas, you don't have to, you know, spend a lot of time here. I bought my other book too. Let me get that quick. I think that has a saying in it because I need a saying. Because that's what Jean likes to do. It's on the other end of the table from the other day. Let's take the book too. I think I like, how about Santa and the Reindeer? Okay, let's just hold him down like that. We won't push him down. We like that. Or do we like that? I think I like the reindeer so far. Or do we want... The house is going to be too big, I can tell you that right now. Maybe not. Oh, it's too pink. What am I thinking? It's a lot of pink on that one. There's a greenhouse, though. Not a greenhouse. It's a green colored house at the house. I still think I like my little... Let's stick with Santa and the snowman on this one. Santa and the reindeer, sorry. Not a snowman. We can pretend he's a snowman. I don't think I have a snowman. Nope. no snowman. Normally I would probably put a different color backing on there, but we're going to leave it while we have time. This is supposed to be a quick, easy peasy. I don't know if we can get this back off without wrecking it, because he just blends in there too much. But let's just see what we got here quickly. I'm just going to make a simple, like a little square background. Let's do this silver one. It'll match that, or maybe do you want to go with the green that matches that? Matches better. All right, let's just take, we're going to put him down. And then all I'm going to do is just kind of eyeball around him. And just kind of, I'm not going to fussy cut. I'm just going to make like a square around him. Now, I would normally use my cutter to make it a little bit more straight, but, you know, we're winging it. I'm trying to get as even around all sides as I can. A little bit more off the bottom, I think. There. I like that better because now he stands out better. See how I improvise there? I want him to stand out. And I'm going to pull this out so I can lay him flat because he won't flatten. And you could round the corners if you want. Do that, whatever. Okay, let's see if this one, I think, has some sayings in it. Otherwise, we will not put a saying with it. Don't know if this has just some little banners things. I think it does. Okay. Pull that out. Let's see. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays is in green. Merry and bright. Right to the edge. So I don't want to cut into the next one. We're going to go with the colorful Merry and bright. And voila. We'll just put that up there. All right. Didn't line him up so perfect, but we're not going to stress about it. This will just stay in my sample bin. Anyways, because I'll probably modify it a little bit and take off a little bit. All right. There's that one. So now you have a double. If you give somebody more than one, you know, you give your co-workers. How about maybe a Starbucks and a Subway gift card? I've never gone to Starbucks in my whole life. Is that bad? No, I don't think so. But I love Subway. Love Subway. Okay, there we go. So that is day 4. What do you think of that one? See how easy these are? And you got 2. And like I said, if you don't want it, just take that back one off. And then you can use decorative paper and put something on there. You can write on there. If you still can write on, like here, to and from if you want. Or put a sticker on the back if you want, to and from. However you want to do that, you can still do that. And I would change just a little bit, but I just quickly kind of did that. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in day 5. Bye, everyone.